Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing this Thursday evening? I hope you guys are having a great day. All right, I had a great day today, and I will tell you guys why I had a great day in another video. And because I'm going to do the BET Presents Encore. I'll do that video tomorrow because I will not have time today. So you guys are gonna get that video tomorrow. But I will tell you guys some good news that has happened in my life recently. So very excited to share that with you guys. But we are here for a review of Siesta. We are back from the 2-week break, which I don't know what they said, like an award show or something was the reason why they weren't on, and I'm like, what award show? Like, what award show? But whatever. Siesta didn't come on for 2 weeks, so they are back. Okay, they came back on yesterday, and this is season 4, episode 5. Happy to see me, right? Girl, I just got done watching this episode. And let me tell you something. I have to talk to 3 individuals. 3 individuals, okay? Let's break it down. Nope, 4, because we're going to start with numero uno, okay? Chloe. Let's get Chloe's dramatic self out the way. So, now you guys, I can edit so I can finally tell you guys what section that we're on. So we are on Chloe. Okay, cue Chloe's dramatic title, okay? So, Chloe, as we all know, is not on a trip, okay? Juliet extended the offer for Chloe to come on the trip. Chloe was like, okay, look here, I really want to work on myself, and I feel like if I'm on this trip, it will not bring out the best of me. I am very hard at trying to rebuild myself, okay? I do not want to fall back into the old Chloe, okay? That's what she told Juliet and Amanda at Madison's engagement party, okay? So, Madison, Ish, and Max and Kelsey, they are, waking up this beautiful island. They're enjoying the sun. Oh my gosh, are you hungover? Yeah, I'm so hungover. Oh my gosh, I drank so much. Oh my god. And then you see Brandon, Amanda, Juliet, and Sam. They're riding bikes along the coast, and they're about to have breakfast. So they get a message from wherever that message may have been from, whether Instagram or Snapchat, whatever. It's a video message from Chloe. Chloe's dramatic self basically said in this synopsis of the video that she's no longer going to be a part of Siesta Key. She's not going to be a part of Siesta Key. She decided that she wants to move on with her life. She's talking about how alcohol was kind of like a big problem for her, and now she's, not drinking anymore. And she's just, saying, I'm just trying to be on this good path, and I'm trying to be a better person, and I wish you guys all the best. And she was like, you know what? Seasons happen for a reason. I believe that my season on Siesta Key is over. And as she's talking about changing herself, she talks trash to a little kid, saying, yeah, kid, keep riding your bike. As you're trying to be... Chloe, shut up. So, we see on one side, we see Madison and Kelsey. Oh my gosh, this is so emotional because I know Chloe for a long time, and this is just so that, it's just really crazy because she was an OG. Nobody will understand this journey except for us. Oh my gosh, this is why am I getting so emotional? Oh my god, why am I getting so emotional? Oh my god, why am I getting so emotional? That's what Madison and Kelsey were doing. Chloe, Amanda and Juliet does not care. Okay, I'm just telling you this right now. Chloe, no. Amanda and Juliet, they are just saying, you know what? I tried to be on this journey with her, but it's she's just so judgmental, and they're showing clips of them saying that Chloe's been judgmental with the whole Juliet, the flashback of her wanting to invite Kelsey to the housewarming party. Chloe was like, you know what? You should invite her to the housewarming. Then another sequence was when she wanted to confront Jordana about flirting with Sam, and Chloe was like, you know what? Be with Grace. Be with Grace. That wasn't being judgmental. That was giving you advice to calm down, Juliet, and not to worry about it, and don't let her pressure you. Amanda is talking about how she wants to be with Tate, and how, like, she wants to, move forward. You guys know what that means with Tate. And Chloe tells her, you know what, just get to know him on a spiritual level and everything like that. They're just saying that every time that they try to go to Chloe for something, she shuts them down automatically. But then when it's vice versa, she wants them, Chloe wants Juliet and Amanda to listen to them when she doesn't do the same for Juliet and Amanda. So it's like they really are just so over Chloe and her antics. Okay, so that's Chloe. Goodbye, Chloe. You're not on the show anymore. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Y'all, let me get a drink of water for it. Pause. Okay, so Chloe and her situation is over and done with. Goodbye. Okay, next, who do you want to talk about? Let's talk about Kelsey and Juliet in this battle of the swimwear. Okay, so as we all know, Juliet's original plan, y'all don't mind me, I'm just separating this curl. Juliet's main intention on this trip was to promote her swimwear. That is why she brought her friend Serena or Sierra, whichever one, Kerrigan, on the trip. That's why she asked Will to come on the trip to, help her with her swimwear line. That was one of the reasons why. Then you got Kelsey on the other side of the island. She brings it up to Amanda that she brought 4 swimsuits from her swimwear, and she wants Kelsey's gonna model it, Amanda, Camilla, and Madison. She wants them to help model her swimwear. And so Amanda's like, oh my gosh, dude, yeah, I would love to do that. That is so awesome. But here's the thing. Juliet is going to be pissed, if I'll just see what happens. So Amanda, she goes and talks to Juliet, and she tells Juliet that Kelsey wants her to model her swimwear. And Juliet, she tells Amanda that she's very hurt by it because that was the sole reason why she came on a trip, was to, promote her swimwear and take videos and photos of her in her swimwear. And she tells Amanda, I don't want you to choose, but it's really going to hurt my feelings what you do. Here's my thing with Juliet. Juliet, this is the second person who I am calling out. Juliet has a issue with telling people to pick sides. We've seen this in previous seasons. She has fallen out with someone, and she likes to tell someone, well, who are you going to talk to? Do you want to talk to me, or do you want to talk to this person? No. Juliet, you are in your 20s. You're in your early 20s. Because season 3, celebrated your, it wasn't your 21st. No, you're in your early 20s, Juliet. You're kind of around the same age as me, 23 or 24. You're around that age, Juliet. You're 20, I'm going to say you're 23 years old. You're 23 years old, Juliet. You are a college graduate, and you know what? You have your degree, your career in order. Why are you acting like a 12-year-old, asking people to pick sides? Asking fellow 20-year-olds to pick sides like we are in elementary school. You need to grow up and stop telling people to pick sides, and stop trying to make people feel bad if they do something that you don't like, Juliet. Okay, you need to grow up, Juliet. Literally, grow up, okay? I like you, girl. I like you, Juliet. But my gosh, stop telling people to pick sides, okay? That's not cute at all. So they have that situation. That situation is over and done with. Okay. Next is Brandon and Camilla. Oh my gosh. Okay. So in the beginning of the episode, we see Brandon waking up. And then we hear Jordana's voice. Basically, put 2 and 2 together. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4. You guys do the math. They hooked up, okay? And so Of course, they're not gonna like broadcast it to everyone. Hey, Brandon and I had sex. No, they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna keep it on the low. And if it shows up, and if they talk about it, if it's brought up, then you know what, it is what it is. But what loyalty does Jordana have to Camilla, and what does Brandon have loyalty to Camilla? They don't. It's over and done with, and whatever happens, happens. That's life. So Brandon and Jordana, they hooked up, and they insinuated that they're going to keep doing this again. So, Jordana tells Kelsey and Joe that she indeed did hook up with Brandon, and then Brandon told Sam and Mike that he did hook up with Camilla. So it's going around that yes, they did hook up with one another. Now we see Camilla try to talk to Brandon. Camilla was like, it's funny when it's like in Siesta Key, you want to talk to me and everything like this, but when we're on the island, you don't pay me no mind. Is that what you want him to do, Camilla? Is that what you want him to do? You want to move on. You want to move on from Brandon. That's what you want, right? You want him to move on from you, right? You want to move on from him? So no if, answer, but. Why are you trying to talk to each other? Why are you still trying to entertain each other? You moved on. Get over it. Okay? Find somebody else. Talk to Will. Okay? But stop. Just stop, because it's really annoying. And y'all don't know what y'all want. There it is. Y'all don't know what y'all want. You don't know what you want. Okay? And so, Brandon and Amanda, they're talking. Next day, Brandon and Amanda, they're talking. And then, Amanda was like, my room is right next to yours, right? And she was like, you know what? For an hour and a half, I couldn't sleep because all I heard was giggling and laughing from Jordana. Did you and Jordana hook up? Brandon said, yeah, we hooked up. So then, Amanda tells Juliet, okay, Brandon told me that him and Jordana hooked up. They were like, okay, should we tell Camilla? Because if we tell Camilla, she'll know. But like, if we don't tell her, then it's like everybody else is gonna know, and then she's gonna look like an idiot if she doesn't know and everybody else on the island knows. So we need to tell her. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. So they called Camilla over, and you know what? Amanda was like, look here, my room is right next to Brandon's, and all I heard from his room was giggling and laughing, and it was Jordana. And basically, him and Jordana had sex. And that hurt Camilla. And then Camilla asked Brandon, did you and Jordana have sex? And Brandon's freaking out. He's like, and he's like, you know what, y'all, just get off my dick, get off my nuts. Exactly. Why are y'all so worried about him? Like, let him do what he wants to do. He's not in a relationship. Okay, his ex-girlfriend is there, but they're not in a relationship anymore. Let him do what he wants to do, and let her do whatever she wants to do. Don't try to hang it over his head. They're not together. But then Brandon, you claim that you still love her and everything like that, but no, bro. Like, y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all really don't know what y'all want. You really don't know what you want. And I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. We are in episode 5, and y'all, we have plenty more episodes to go. And then they're like bashing Jordana, saying that she's not all that pretty and that she's a flirt and everything like that. Of course, she said that she's a flirt. And like, Camilla decides to be like, you know what? On the first day, she said like she will try to like test Sam to see if like he's loyal to her. And they showed a flashback of her telling Camilla, I might try to like put Sam to the test and see if he really does care for Juliet. And it's like every time we're together, there's a vibe. And like, I saw it. They have chemistry because they did hook up. That's still messed up about what they did to Sam's ex-girlfriend, because you didn't care about her as a friend, Jordana, and Sam, you didn't care about her as your girlfriend for 10 years, that y'all automatically, right after you break up with her, you hook up with her best friend. Y'all are not right at all. That was shady what y'all two did. And so Juliet is pissed about that, okay? And so towards the end of the episode, everybody starts coming on Everybody else starts coming on this trip, okay? Everybody and their mama invited to this trip, okay? Garrett and his girlfriend Kenna. Why is Garrett even on the show? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Garrett doesn't come back on next season, because he's just there, okay? So Garrett and Kenna, they show up. Will and Tate, they show up. Okay. So Amanda's excited because Tate's there and she's dating Tate, and she's all excited and butterflies. And Camilla, she's excited that Will's there and she says that he's a breath of fresh air. She calls Brandon a hypocrite, but girl, you was with him all this time, so you still love a hypocrite. Okay. Then Madison tells Kelsey that she invited Kara on this trip. And I said, oh my gosh. Here we go. You invited Kara on this trip. Then we get a flashback. Juliet was literally right there when she invited Kara on the trip, okay? And everybody doesn't really care for Kara because of what Kara said in season 2. What she said about Kelsey. They're showing flashbacks of her, talking about Kelsey. Then they show flashbacks of her, breaking up with Garrett. And then they also show the flashbacks of her, going off on, the cast and the crew, saying that they're uneducated, saying that they're morons. Girl, you can be book smart but still be dumb in real life, okay? So she's just belittling everyone, okay? And not everybody is excited to see Kara. And so Madison was like, you know what? She's changed. She's my best friend. And she wants to make amends with you, Kelsey. And she wants to make amends with everyone. And I'm like, Madison, no. So later at the end of the episode, Kara does arrive. And everyone is not happy to see her. We know exactly why. Y'all, it looked like next episode is going to be good. And I'm excited, y'all. So, you guys, that was Siesta Keys review. Sorry it's short, but I will give you guys a reason why later on in the week, okay? So, I will see you guys tomorrow for BET Presents the Encore, okay? Peace, love you guys. I love you.